Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking you on an unforgettable journey through Switzerland, a small yet incredibly scenic country nestled in the heart of the Alps. We're headed to Switzerland. Yes, you heard that right, the land of breathtaking landscapes and rich culture. Whether you're a nature lover, adventure seeker, or simply looking for a peaceful escape, Switzerland has something for everyone. Picture this. 360-degree, breathtaking views of towering mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and picturesque villages. Switzerland truly is a living postcard. And let's not forget the country's most famous fictional resident, Heidi, who perfectly embodies the idyllic charm of Swiss life. But Switzerland isn't just about pretty landscapes. It's also a global hub for banking and finance, blending modern sophistication with the serenity of its bucolic alpine meadows. In this video, we'll take you through the top 10 must-visit destinations in Switzerland, from jaw-dropping peaks to charming lakeside towns. If you're planning a trip or just dreaming of a future adventure, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting travel content. Let's dive into the best places to visit in Switzerland that are sure to leave you in awe. First up, we're kicking things off in Zermatt, this picture-perfect village nestled right at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn. You know the mountain, right? That iconic, jagged peak. It's like the symbol of Switzerland. Zermatt is car-free, which is kind of amazing. It keeps the air super clean and adds to the whole peaceful vibe. You can get around on foot, by bike, or these electric taxis they have zipping around. It's wild. The village itself is like something out of a movie set, with these traditional wooden chalets, cobblestone streets, and shops overflowing with Swiss chocolate and souvenirs. Trust me, the chocolate here is next level. But the real star of the show here is obviously the Matterhorn. This majestic peak just dominates the skyline, and you'll find yourself constantly looking up in awe. It's seriously impressive. All right, next up we're heading to Lake Geneva, one of the largest lakes in all of Europe. And guys, this isn't just any lake, it's like they took all the beauty of Switzerland and poured it into this one spot. We're talking crystal clear blue waters reflecting the sky, vineyards cascading down the slopes, and those charming Swiss towns dotting the shoreline. It's like something out of a dream. And speaking of towns, you've got Geneva on one end, this international city known for its diplomacy and, of course, those fancy watches. Then you've got Montreux on the other end, famous for its jazz festival and laid-back vibe. But honestly, the best way to experience Lake Geneva is to hop on a boat. Seriously, just cruise across the lake, feel the wind in your hair, and soak in those incredible views. It's pure magic. All right, Lucerne. This place is like stepping into a postcard from the Swiss Alps. Nestled between the serene Lake Lucerne and the towering peaks of Mount Pilatus and Rigi, this city is a blend of natural beauty and historical charm. The first thing that strikes you is the breathtaking scenery. But as you delve deeper, you realize there's so much more to discover. We're talking cobblestone streets, buildings that look like they're straight out of a medieval fairy tale. Seriously, some of this architecture dates back to the 14th century. Imagine walking through narrow alleys where every corner reveals a new story, a new piece of history. The facades of these buildings are adorned with intricate frescoes, each telling tales of the past, of merchants, knights, and townsfolk who once walked these very streets. And the vibe here is just different. It's peaceful, it's charming, it's like the city wants you to slow down, grab a coffee, and just soak it all in. The locals are friendly, always ready with a smile or a bit of advice on the best places to visit. The pace of life here is slower, more deliberate, encouraging you to take a moment and appreciate the beauty around you. Which, by the way, you should definitely do. Find a little cafe overlooking the Reuss River. Trust me, you won't regret it. The river itself is a sight to behold, with its crystal clear waters reflecting the surrounding architecture and the distant mountains. As you sit there, sipping your coffee, you can watch the world go by, boats gently gliding along the river and people strolling along the promenade. Now, you can't talk about Lucerne without mentioning the Chapel Bridge. This isn't just any bridge. It's a symbol of the city, a testament to its resilience and history. This wooden footbridge, it's iconic. Spanning the Reuss River, it connects the old town with the new, serving as a literal and metaphorical bridge between the past and the present. As you walk across it, you can't help but feel a sense of connection to all those who have crossed it before you. Built in the 14th century, it's got this covered walkway, and inside, boom, paintings, all these triangular panels telling the city's history. Each panel is a window into a different era, depicting scenes of battles, festivals, and daily life in medieval Lucerne. It's like walking through an open-air museum, where every step brings you closer to understanding the city's rich heritage. It's the oldest surviving truss bridge in the world. And yeah, it's been through some stuff. Over the centuries, it's faced fires, floods, and the wear and tear of time. Yet it stands strong, a symbol of endurance and continuity. Fires, the test of time, you name it. In 1993, a devastating fire destroyed much of the bridge, but the people of Lucerne came together to restore it, painstakingly rebuilding it to its former glory. This act of restoration is a testament to the city's commitment to preserving its history and heritage. But it's still standing, still beautiful, and walking across it, you feel that history under your feet. It's pretty special. Each step you take is a journey back in time, a chance to connect with the countless souls who have walked this path before you. The wooden planks creak underfoot, whispering stories of the past, inviting you to become a part of Lucerne's ongoing narrative. So, take your time, breathe in the history, and let the magic of Lucerne envelop you. All right, let's talk Interlaken. This charming town, nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps, is a gem waiting to be discovered. It's a place where nature's beauty and human adventure come together in perfect harmony. This place is basically an adventure junkie's playground, nestled right between two stunning lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. These lakes are not just ordinary bodies of water. They are the lifeblood of the region, offering a serene backdrop to the bustling activities that Interlaken is famous for. And I'm not kidding, the water, the most incredible shades of blue and green you've ever seen. It's like looking into a painter's palette, with hues that change with the light and weather, making every moment by the lakeside a unique experience. But don't let the tranquil scenery fool you. While the lakes may seem calm and peaceful, they are surrounded by towering mountains that beckon the adventurous spirit in all of us. Interlaken is all about pushing your limits, getting that adrenaline pumping. We're talking skydiving, paragliding, and so much more. Imagine soaring high above the lakes, with the wind in your hair and the world at your feet. It's an experience that will leave you breathless and craving for more. Whitewater rafting. You name it, they got it. The rivers here are perfect for a thrilling ride, with rapids that challenge even the most seasoned adventurers. It's a wild, wet, and wonderful way to experience the natural beauty of the region. Now, if you're feeling really brave, and I mean really brave, there's one activity that stands out above the rest. And trust me, I mean really brave. You gotta try canyon swing. This is not for the faint-hearted, but for those who seek the ultimate thrill. You gotta try canyon swing. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, your heart pounding in your chest, and then taking that leap of faith. Imagine leaping off a cliff, free-falling into a gorge, feeling the rush of air as you plummet towards the earth. It's a moment of pure exhilaration, followed by the incredible sensation of swinging back and forth over a rushing river. Swinging back and forth over this rushing river. Yeah, it's intense. But it's also one of those experiences that you'll remember for the rest of your life. A story to tell and retell. But hey, even if you're not an adrenaline junkie, Interlaken's got you covered. This town is not just about high-octane adventures. It's also a place where you can relax and unwind. You can take a boat cruise on the lakes, gliding over the crystal-clear waters and taking in the stunning scenery. It's a peaceful way to experience the beauty of the region, with the gentle lapping of the water and the majestic mountains in the background. Rent a bike and explore the countryside, pedaling through charming villages and lush meadows. The trails here are perfect for a leisurely ride, with plenty of spots to stop and take in the views. Or just chill out in one of the many cafes and soak up the views. Imagine sipping a hot coffee or a refreshing drink, with the lakes and mountains as your backdrop. It's the perfect way to end a day of adventure, or to simply enjoy a moment of tranquility in this beautiful part of the world. As the sun sets over Interlaken, the town takes on a magical glow. The lakes reflect the colors of the sky, and the mountains stand tall and proud, casting long shadows over the landscape. It's a sight that will leave you in awe, a perfect end to a perfect day in this incredible place. Whether you're here for the thrill of adventure or the peace of nature, Interlaken offers something for everyone. It's a place where memories are made, where every moment is an opportunity to experience something extraordinary. So come, explore, and let Interlaken captivate your heart. All right, buckle up, folks, because we're heading to the top of Europe, Jungfraujoch. This place is no joke. We're talking 3,454 meters above sea level, the highest railway station in Europe. Getting there is an adventure in itself. You're taking a series of cogwheel trains, climbing through tunnels carved right through the Eiger and Munch mountains. It's like something out of a Bond movie, seriously. And as you ascend, the scenery outside your window just gets more and more dramatic. You're talking snow-capped peaks, glaciers stretching out like frozen rivers. It's like stepping onto another planet. And then you emerge at the top. And guys, the air is thin up here, but the views, they'll take your breath away, even more than the altitude. All right, guys, we're in Bern, the capital of Switzerland. And let me tell you, this place is different. It's not what you'd expect from a capital city. It's not all hustle and bustle, you know? Bern is chill. It's laid back. It's like stepping back in time, but like in a good way. Think cobblestone streets, old buildings, fountains everywhere. It's like something out of a storybook, seriously. So, we're gonna explore the Old Town, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yeah, this place is legit. We're talking 12th century architecture, guys. Clock towers, arcades, the whole 9 yards. Get ready to walk, though. Bern is best explored on foot. We're gonna get lost in these streets, soak up the atmosphere, and maybe grab some chocolate along the way. All right, from the charm of Bern, we're jumping into Zurich, Switzerland's biggest city. And let me tell you, this place is a whole different vibe. We're talking modern architecture mixed with historic buildings, bustling streets, street art. The energy is electric. It's a city that never sleeps, and I am here for it. First things first, we gotta check out Lake Zurich. It's massive, and it cuts right through the city. You can take a boat tour, swim, or just chill by the water. The water's supposed to be super clean, so clear you can see the bottom. I'm gonna put that to the test later. Maybe jump in. All right, guys, get ready for some serious scenery, because we're in Grindelwald, deep in the heart of the Swiss Alps. We're talking towering mountains, lush green valleys, waterfalls cascading down cliffs. It's like something out of a movie, but real. This place is a hiker's paradise. There are trails for all levels, from beginner to hardcore mountaineer. We're gonna take it easy today, enjoy the views, maybe spot some mountain goats. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even go paragliding or canyoning. But I'm good with just looking at the mountains from down here, to be honest. All right, so we're in Montreux now. This place is all about vibes, you know? Lake Geneva sprawling out in front of you, palm trees swaying in the breeze. It's like a little slice of the Mediterranean, right here in Switzerland. And speaking of vibes, Montreux is known for its legendary jazz festival. Every summer, this place explodes with music. Think Miles Davis, Nina Simone, David Bowie. They've all graced the stages here. Even if jazz isn't your thing, the energy is infectious. Seriously, just picture yourself strolling down this promenade, the sun setting over the lake, maybe grabbing some gelato. It's the definition of chill. And the mountains rising up in the distance just add to the whole drama of it all. I'm telling you, Montreux is one of those places that just gets under your skin. Okay guys, buckle up because we're about to enter a real-life fairy tale. Lauterbrunnen Valley. This place is straight out of a dream. Imagine towering cliffs, lush green meadows, and waterfalls. Waterfalls everywhere. I'm not kidding. They say there are 72 waterfalls in this valley. 72. It's like nature just went all out here. And these aren't just little trickles either. We're talking massive cascades plummeting down these sheer rock faces. You've probably seen pictures of Staubach Falls, even if you didn't know it. It's the iconic one, dropping almost 300 meters down into the valley. It's like a giant curtain of water, just mesmerizing. But honestly, every corner you turn in Lauterbrunnen is another photo opportunity. You can hike to the base of these waterfalls, feel the spray on your face, listen to the roar. It's an experience, I'm telling you. So there you have it, my top 10 must-visit places in Switzerland. From towering mountains and glacial lakes to charming villages and bustling cities, this country has something for everyone. I know I've thrown a lot at you, but trust me, this is just a taste of what Switzerland has to offer. This is a country that begs to be explored, whether you're an adrenaline junkie or a history buff, a foodie or a nature lover. So start planning your trip, book those flights, pack your bags, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Switzerland is waiting for you. And hey, if you use any of my tips on your trip, tag me in your photos. I want to see your adventures.